air conditioning on this 2007 Prius. So I just opened the hood and this is all I have to test with right now. And this is what we're going to use: a light for preliminary visual testing and one gauge. And so this one gauge is just a low pressure gauge. For those of you who've seen my videos, you know how this works. And for those of you who've come across this the first time, this hooks up through software onto your phone or your iPad or Android device. So let's come down here. I just want to see if there is pressure in the system, because I also have my electronic leak detector on the inside. This vehicle has been sitting for a little while. So with a sitting vehicle, if you did have pressure in it and you did have a leak in the evaporator, it would slowly build up. If it's a very small leak, it would slowly build up some refrigerant gas under the hood, and I would be able to pick it up. Right now I'm in what's called cloud hunting mode. I'm just looking for the very smallest amount of refrigerant in an area before pinpointing. So let's get this down here, and of course I left my pad or my other phone back inside my vehicle on the other side of the shop outside. And trying to do this while filming with one hand would be easier with two. So as you can see here, they park under a tree, and it looks like it's been parked. By the amount of spider webs that are under here, it looks like it's been dead for a while and parked. By the amount of debris here, I could guess what I'm going to find in the fresh air cabin filter inside. So our sight glass is dirty, so we're going to take a look at it and clean it off. And we see it's crystal clear. It's not black or gray inside. So when you have a sight glass that is black or gray inside, you know the compressor got really, really hot. What I'm looking for is any kind of discoloration or particle material that might have made it and stuck down here in this little area. And it appears, get that out of the light out of there so it doesn't blind you. It appears it's crystal clean inside. When I shake it, I see nothing moving, so I'm wondering if we don't have refrigerant in the system at all. Oh yeah, this also has, this is a funky cheap light. Had UV, has light, and has the laser. Actually, the only thing it's good for is the light and the laser. Other than that, it sucks for UV light. This is one of those Grand Auto, Earl Scheib's, O'Reilly's kind of things. What I used in a test video with other lights before. So coming up here to the top of the condenser, I'm doing a visual, looking for physical damage, and I'm looking for oil stains. That'll be my first. Oh, there we go. I don't have to go any further than this. Do you see that right there? You see where it's dry, and then you see where it's dark. Right there, all that dust. Let's see if I can focus better on it. Right there, all that dust accumulation of the oil. That is a leaker. She's a leaker, mama. Okay. If you know the YouTuber who I'm talking about when I say she's a leaker, mama, he's a riot. He commercial HVAC, residential HVAC, and he has a big van with his little dog that he takes with him on all his calls. So let's look at the other obvious thing that we're going to discover here. Let's see how, and let's not drop my light. I could get my light stay shining here somehow. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, it's been serviced. I guess somebody knew. Oh, it's been serviced a while ago. If you actually look inside there, you see critters in there a little bit, but that's not bad. You just shake this out, and looking up at it at the lights, you could see through it. So I'll take it over to the garbage can and shake it out. Do that later. Right now I have to check on the refrigerant pressure, so I'm gonna put the camera down. We know we're good here, and as soon as I shake out all this debris out of this filter pad and check on the refrigerant pressure, what I suspect will be 0 or near 0, which means using my leak detector will be useless for the evaporator right now. So you'll catch me on the next video. I'm going to turn off right now, and we're going to search for a leak at the evaporator too. We're not going to stop just because I found one leak at the condenser. That doesn't mean nothing. Gotta check the evaporator. We have to check that the compressor works. We have to check that all the switches and sensors work. And the only way to do that is fill it back up and recharge it. You have to go through that whole procedure, even though you know you have a leaky condenser, to make sure everything works first before condemning the condenser, to make sure you don't have a leaky evaporator, malfunctioning compressor, or one of the transducers anywhere in the system. All right, see you guys.